What's up,
Hello,
everybody?
everyone.
Okay.
How are you?
All
Fine,
right.
thank you.
It seems like Dracula just stole my intro.
Norio Wakamoto is here to cross the party.
Shut up, Dracula. All right. Anyway, hey everybody, what's up? This is Neph and my buddy Dracula right there, and this is the Arsenal Podcast number 34. Right. Fuck Dracula. Fuck. What's up, man?
How
Anyway,
are you doing it?
This guy's an asshole. This guy's crazy, man.
You sound like Japanese Jotaro right now.
Wait, I am Japanese Jotaro? I thought I was Wakamoto Norio.
That is the worst Japanese accent I've heard.
That is
That's
best,
horrible.
worst
I'm
Japanese
thinking-
accent you ever heard.
Yo, I'm thinking you doing Dracula, man. That's how fucked up that accent is. Man. I'm thinking you use Dracula and shit. You gotta be cracking up here, man.
Oh god.
Elf is stupid, man. He's crazy, man. Elf is crazy. Elf is crazy. It's official. He's crazy. He needs help. Yeah, so what's up, guys? Oh, I got Elfman with us. What up, Elf? AKA Jinshiro or whatever the fuck he was.
Jinshiro.
Jinshiro.
No, that was mad. I have no fucking idea who Jinshiro is. Unless you were talking about like Kenshiro.
No, I was just coming up with some crazy Japanese name.
No, I was trying to be Norio Wakamoto. The most manliest Japanese voice actor ever.
Wait. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? There's another dude. I keep forgetting, but he did the voice of Yujiro Hanma on the Baki animation back in 2000. He has one of the manliest voices. Period. So, you know. But we got Matt with us, and then we got Shadow Haxer. And I know those were lackluster intros for them, but
obviously because you weren't trying anymore. You were like,
right, I wasn't.
Because honestly, they can't impersonate an awesome voice actor like me. So.
Nah, because Elf messed me up with his Dracula Samurai.
Dracula.
Dracula Samurai X.
That sounds like the next Castlevania game. So you could play Dracula.
That's true.
Mercury Steam needs to look up on that, you know. But give us the
Konami.
Give us the money for the license, because that's our idea. That's our idea, to give us the money for the licensing. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna make Dracula Metal Gear Solid Samurai Dracula Edition.
Right.
We're gonna fight nanosect machines with a giant sword as Dracula with an eye patch.
And then his voice his accent is so bad, it sounds like he's also doing Russian. You know?
Just get Steven Blum's back, we're good.
Yet, I am not doing Russians yet. Now I am doing Russian, bro. The only Russian I do is Coney Island Russian. You know, bro. How you doing, bro?
And the crazy thing, all of his accents sound the same.
Exactly.
You know what? You've totally knocked me off my game. I have no freaking idea what the hell I was going to talk about now.
No one does. Just roll, son. Just roll.
Just roll.
Exactly, man. This is crazy. Yo, so what's the topics for today?
Okay, everyone was getting ready to bitch about. So, Red Batman is gonna be Batman.
Red Batman is gonna be Batman.
Who's gonna be? Wait, what? Say it again.
Daredevil.
Shit. So yeah, it's been official. Warner Brothers out of nowhere.
Not feeling good.
Warner Brothers out of nowhere cast Ben Affleck from such luminary gifts as Dogma and every Kevin Smith film that's been out there. Also, he won an Oscar, so I don't know. But apparently, he's gonna be the new Batman.
Hey, yo, guys, relax. It's simple. You just kill Ben Affleck.
Hey,
I'm sorry, dude. You cannot send Mark Wahlberg to kill Ben Affleck. He's only gonna go and kill Matt Damon.
God damn.
Now you're fucking bastard.
Yeah.
So no kill Ben Affleck? We're not gonna kill Ben Affleck? No.
No, because then Warner Bros. is just gonna heavily secure him.
Oh man, come on.
You don't realize why they're doing this, right?
Why? Why are they doing this?
Because Warner Brothers originally.
Because they hate. Wait, because they hate us.
Well, that's one, obviously.
That's one, obviously. But
Okay. All
originally they came to Affleck, not bad actor Affleck, Oscar-winning director Affleck, and says, "Hey, fuck, we need money, and Marvel's taking all our money. We need a Justice League film. You like comic books? You want to do the Justice League film? I don't know, guys. I mostly do films that I star in. Fuck." 2 weeks later, okay. You direct you direct Justice League film, and we'll let you star in it. But then who gonna be me? Who I'm gonna be? You could be Batman. You could be Batman. Who doesn't want to be Batman? You were Daredevil, right?
Christian Bale doesn't want to be Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get to one on Matt Damon because he was never a superhero. You get to be a superhero.
No.
but
You know who they actually want Matt Damon to be?
Who?
They want him to be Aquaman.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
See, I can picture that. He's Aquaman.
Not him for Aquaman. No.
Yes. He'll be a great Aquaman. He's perfect.
Fuck that, man.
Like whenever I see Aquaman, I think Ben Affleck. This has always been like this for years.
No,
Yo,
but
Ben
it's the opposite way. Ben Affleck's supposed to be Aquaman. Matt Damon is gonna be Batman.
No.
Damon.
Ben Affleck is Aquaman. Matt Damon is Green Lantern.
Which one?
No, better. The black one. John Stewart.
John Stewart. Oh, God.
I think Matt Damon could play a black man. I think he could.
You think he could play? Oh God.
I think he can play a black man.
I would love seeing this.
I think he can play a black man.
That would be a complete disaster.
But see, I'm gonna be fair, okay? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be fair. Daredevil wasn't Ben Affleck's fault. He wasn't the reason.
No, it was not.
Because he wasn't. I mean, I'm not saying that he's the greatest Daredevil, but he wasn't bad. Like the first 20 minutes of Daredevil was actually pretty good until the 21st minute when it got horrible.
Until the seesaw part, right?
No, before the seesaw part. It was like I don't know. Whenever the 21 minutes, after the 20-minute mark, that's when it started getting bad. So whatever scene happened, if the seesaw scene happened on 21 minutes, on a 21-minute mark, then maybe that's the scene that turned it bad. But the first 20 minutes were actually pretty good, and then it got really bad.
It's not their.
And then,
like I said, it's not his fault.
And then the seesaw part happened, and I just felt nauseated.
It's a shame. It's a shame because Michael Clark Duncan did a big kick-ass Kingpin. I'm gonna keep defending him.
No, I'm not gonna defend Michael Duncan Clark. Sorry, he may be dead. Rest in peace. I love Michael Duncan. No, I hate the Green Mile. So you know what? Fuck
Oh
Michael
God!
Duncan
Don't
Clark.
bring that
What
up
is wrong
again.
with you?
Don't. We had
it
this
classy,
long
Neph. Keep it
conversation.
classy.
God bless his soul, because he's, but I hate Green Mile, so I can't really think of anything he's been in that I liked. So,
Wait, wasn't he in Pulp Fiction? No, that was Ving Rhames. That was
No,
Ving
that
Rhames.
was
yeah,
Ving
that was Ving
Rhames.
Rhames. Yeah, that was Ving Rhames.
He was
I love
Planet of
Ving
the
Rhames.
Apes, so he was like a monkey. So
No, I hate Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes is a horrible movie. Tim Burton is horrible director. Tim Burton became horrible after the first Batman movie. After the first Batman movie, '89, Tim Burton directed Sleepy Hollow, so that was actually a pretty good flick.
really,
You
And
enjoyed that?
Yeah,
really,
yeah, actually, I did enjoy it.
really.
With Christina Ricci and Johnny Depp. Yes, that was a good movie.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp is a 97% perfect actor. Like, the only bad movies he's done was Lone Ranger and some other flick I can't remember.
He's not a perfect good actor because all the
No,
roles.
I didn't say he was perfect. I say he's near perfect. Most of the movies
Not
he's been in have been
not
good
even
movies.
near perfect because after Pirates, all the roles he ever did was just him. Him being someone else.
Listen. I don't like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but it's not because of him. He was actually pretty good in those movies.
He was
I just
pretty
don't
good
like
in
the
those
writing.
movies. It's just every movie after that.
No,
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Tourist.
Oh fuck! I hate that movie. Please
Oh,
don't
God,
bring it
yes.
up again.
What, the
What's
Tourist?
it called?
No,
The
no.
Alice in Wonderland movie. Everyone is just a variation of Jack Sparrow in
But
some way.
those were all in the past several years. So
That's the point.
but check this out. That's my point, because if we have like 30 years of we have almost 30 years of him doing movies. So, like I said, he's near perfect. Those movies are recent, and most of those weren't really that good. But Lone Ranger was horrible. And
Yeah, everyone can agree on that.
Right. Lone Ranger was horrible, and I think that he has a good track record otherwise.
I got a better question. How do we got in talking about Johnny Depp when we're still?
I don't know, and let's change the subject because you brought up Ben Affleck and I think the reason was right, and I think the reason is because when we start talking about Ben Affleck, I naturally want to go to somebody who's actually a better actor.
I just gotta go somebody, anybody.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Let's play casting director. Who would you want to be Batman? And don't say Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale. He's the only guy I can think of that's Batman. Come on.
Josh Brolin.
No, not Josh Brolin. I like Josh Brolin, but no, not for Batman.
Okay, no, wait. Better choice. Carl Urban. Yo, Judge Dredd as Batman.
That'd be
Come
sick.
on.
That would actually be good.
You know what? Okay. Because that Dredd movie was good. That was a good movie. I actually liked that.
Yeah.
So,
I
you know what? I'm not saying. I'm just saying that that's an interesting little pick. So, I'll entertain that. That's actually pretty interesting. You know?
Okay, then how do you entertain this? After 5 years of playing a bald bad guy in his starring role as Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston is just going back to playing another bald bad guy, the most famous of them all.
Oh, what, Lex Luthor? Don't tell me he's going to play Lex Luthor. Don't tell me he's going to play Lex Luthor.
That would be actually, I'd actually be okay with that.
This is Crypto Neph. We are going to make Crypto Neph. Yes, it is his Lex Luthor. It is Lex Luthor.
Well, Bryan Cranston is a great actor, but
I think he's one of the best actors of all time.
He's a great. Nah.
No, he just never had a role like he was Malcolm Middledad, then Breaking Bad exploded. Yo, this dude, people just
don't
forget.
No, that's what I love about him. He can switch from dramatic to comedic.
No, he's a great actor. But don't forget, he was also Seinfeld's dentist. Don't forget.
He was. You're right.
Don't forget.
And he was also one of the voice of the monsters in Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what's up.
He's good. He's all good now.
Was it the pig? The pig or the shark? Or
it may have been. He never specified which one.
No, but listen, but seriously, Bryan Cranston, he's a great actor, but Lex Luthor.
I know. Look, if it wasn't for the fact that Batman was coming in there, this would have been a good thing. This could have been a very good thing. But also, you're also coming from the fact that he just came out from doing Heisenberg. So if he's gonna do Lex Luthor, it's almost like Heisenberg in a power suit.
He's a very nice tie. He's gonna have a very nice tie.
But the thing about it is that Bryan Cranston is an old dude, so it's like, I mean, I'm not saying Lex Luthor is like this young stud or anything, but he's
but you would have expected the Lex Luthor of this universe to be at least the same age as Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Henry Cavill is like 30. Is he 30 now or something like that, or is he still in his 20s?
I think so. I'm not sure, really. I know he looks young, and this is like the complete opposite.
But I mean, but like Lex Luthor should at least be like pushing 40 or something like that, in a Superman film or whatever. Not Bryan Cranston's age. Bryan Cranston like 60 or something like that.
Yeah, he is. But I think that's Warner Brothers' problem right now. With Marvel, from the very beginning, they have often chosen good unknown actors, even like the major Hollywood ones, for unexpected roles, and they let the magic happen. Who would have thought that some druggy has-been from way back would have been the most popular Marvel character of all time these days?
Yeah, because I don't want another Ian McKellen. I don't want another old dude playing.
I think the problem with Warner Bros. When it comes choosing young actors or no names to become film, it's like their experience. Remember Superman Returns? Remember Brandon Routh? Remember Brandon Routh?
It's not his
of course.
fault.
He was a good Superman. He was a good Superman. But he just was in a horrible movie.
The fact the movie flopped, Warner Bros. Like, yo, we're not gonna take the blame. Blame this kid. This
No, exactly. They attribute the problems to all of the wrong sources.
No, but they don't want to attribute the problem to Bryan Singer and his horrible directing of superhero films. They don't want to.
It's going to be a very sad thing when Days of Future Past come out.
Because I like Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh is
actually. I think he's very good. He was very good in Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. He was very good in Dylan Dog.
Yes, he was. I think he has range. He has good range.
He has range. He has charisma. He has stature. He can do it. It's just nobody's giving him the chance.
But I think they need to stop giving Bryan Singer work as a superhero film director. They need to stop it.
They're not because unfortunately, despite your opinion of X-Men, that is the first superhero blockbuster. Yes, I'm even going past Blade. That is the first major blockbuster, so no one's going to stop. Right. It's the same reason why everybody keeps getting M. Night Shyamalan work. You know he sucks. He sucks balls. Why is he still getting work?
Because he got lucky the first couple of 10 years. Like,
that's true. Because people did like Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a shame because Unbreakable is better superhero movie than whatever Bryan Singer can do.
I know.
Hell yeah, it is. I love Unbreakable. It was a classic film.
Okay, so really, right now they're pushing for Batman, Superman. Then they want to go into the Flash. Then they want to keep going onto a Justice League movie. You think DC is getting scared?
You think?
DC been scared.
Because how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that without, giving the other big players their own movies? Okay, you got Batman, you got Superman.
Yo.
You're giving the Flash. What about Wonder? You need Wonder Woman? You need to do Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's the comic collective biggest question. You're going to do Batman, Superman again. Where the fuck is the Wonder Woman movie?
No, they don't care. Listen, they don't care about Wonder Woman. That's the thing about it. They don't care. Wonder Woman is a woman, and
but that's the problem. You cannot have a Justice League without her.
You're right.
Like the Trinity.
We know that. But
the American public knows that.
Right. Yeah. But they don't care about that because there's a big thing against women in movies like that, in terms of like superhero films and stuff like that.
And she faces like a very big problem because it's not just the executives, it's also her fans. Because if you do one thing, some other people are going to get offended. If you make her too weak, then the feminists are going to get up on your ass. If you make her too strong, then the macho guys are not going to get
Okay, well, here's the thing. Who the fuck cares? Does anybody bitch about Batman or Superman? Oh, he's not as strong as he was in the comic. Oh, this guy's not the real Superman. Who the fuck cares? If feminists, one woman dressed up the way she dressed up when she was conceived. That's how she was made. That's how she's been every generation. We even gave her pants and people bitch. Hey, she's got pants. Exactly. So they took the pants away.
I know. I'm not going to front. I bitch when she had pants because I don't want my Wonder Woman having pants.
Yo,
what the fuck
I'm
is
not
that?
Going
what the fuck
front.
Is that?
I like the pants.
I hate the pants. Fuck that shit.
I like the pants.
Show me them legs.
Yo, I didn't matter to me, man. I actually liked the Jim Lee outfit. I thought it was a very interesting
Lee. Fuck Jim Lee. Fuck Jim Lee.
I mean, honestly, the way that DC's going, I don't have any faith in them doing a Justice League movie. None at all.
No,
because they don't have the roadmap laid out. They don't have it, and they're trying to do too much too fast. Marvel had how long to do this? The original Iron Man came out when?
2007.
2007.
Yep.
And then after that, they did what?
Then they put up a map.
And then they made Captain America.
They did the Hulk. They did the Incredible Hulk.
Hulk wasn't part of the roadmap.
But they still included. But he was at the end of the credits on the Incredible Hulk. So.
I think Hulk initially was not part of the roadmap, but then they added that part.
Right.
Well, after Ang Lee's atrocious first film, they said, you know what? Let's.
You know what? Let's not talk about failure. Let's go back to the roadmap. Iron Man, the Hulk, then Captain Thor,
then Captain America,
and then Iron Man 2, then Cap, then Avengers, success, profit, repeat again. Only this time you're kind of rushing it so you can get some more money.
Oh,
But
it's
see,
still
let me-
Age of Ultron, because everyone needs Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah,
Of
speaking of
course,
Age of Ultron,
of course.
they
Well, you know what?
They
I'll
got
be
Ultron.
honest here. I like Ultron as the villain. I like him in the comics because he's a huge persona, you know, and he's one of those characters that doesn't get enough spotlight because he can do damage. He's smart. He's strong. He can singly take out just about every superhero
I
in
think
the Marvel
he
world.
doesn't get enough spotlight because
He doesn't.
of that. Because he is so strong, he is so effective that they're pretty much the Avengers version of Darkseid if Thanos wasn't already taking that job.
And you know, it's
Right,
like every
right.
time you think you've got rid of him, he's gone. He's escaped. He's done something, and you can't catch him because he's always
No,
one step
he's
ahead of you.
back. And what's worse is that it always go into the mind of one certain Avenger because holy shit, I made this guy. But you don't have to worry about that in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel movie universe, because it's all Tony Stark's fault. So we could just laugh and point at him. Ha ha ha! Tony Stark, you fucked up again.
And just in case you don't understand what Elf is talking about.
Does that lead us
just
into
saying
our next topic? Because I really would like to speak on that. You know, because
what?
you know, well,
I thought we already got into our next topic.
Yeah, we're already
the
in the
Marvel.
topic.
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, so
So
you know,
yeah, Ultron
so-
has been cast.
yeah, so you know, little recap. Everybody knows that Avengers 2, the villain's gonna be Ultron, not Thanos. Everybody thought it was gonna be,
Yeah.
and we're gonna
I'm
have it
sad
all.
about that. I'm
We're gonna
sad
have
about
it. We're gonna have Ultron without Mr. Pym.
Without Hank Pym,
And I'm
Giant
so
Man,
sad,
Ant-Man, his
And
creator.
I'm really sad about that.
A
Really
lot
sad
of
about
people are, but hey,
So-
anything to keep Robert Downey Jr. for another 7 year.
So they're
Right.
spending it that, well, they haven't officially stated, but they're spending that Tony Stark is responsible for Ultron. But
Dumb.
if you ever read anything in the Marvel comics, the IQ of Pym versus Stark is it's not a contest. Stark
Right.
might be Mr. Technology here or there, but Pym is like spades above him. So
Right.
it's
He
kind
is
of
the scientist supreme.
it's
That's
like
an official title.
he's on Reed Richards level. Like that.
I mean, he made his own particles that he can expand
Right.
and shrink in a different universe, a pocket universe. It's like, really? And you're gonna discredit him by saying, "Oh, he didn't make Ultron. Stark made Ultron." Okay,
Yeah.
fine. What are you gonna do? Say that it's Jarvis? Jarvis got corrupted, or what are you gonna spin that off?
That's the only thing I can see them doing is Jarvis gets corrupted and he forms some kind of different AI. That's the only way that they could pull this off. They can't just come in and bring this stupid AI story in. It'd be stupid.
Well, but they are because
Actually,
Paul Bettany
actually,
is
this,
not.
this is actually, you guys may not notice, but this is how they're going to do it. Marvel is going to sit down in front of you in the movie theater, zip down his pants. You're going to see that man's a cock and smack you in the face, and that's how Ultron was made. When that cock hits the right of your cheek, Ultron will come out of your eyes. That's my plan.
All I gotta say is, I hope they don't take the last scene.
Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. That's actually a good little plot right there. I would love to
You know
see
what?
it.
As long as they don't take the bullshit and say after Stark blew up his suit in Iron Man 3 that Jarvis got fucked up in the process. Don't say that because that's the cop out.
You know what? That'll be the easiest.
You know
cop-out.
what? You know what? They're gonna do that. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Thanks for spoiling the story, Hacks.
No, I wish it was like that, but Paul
that's
Bettany,
what's
the
gonna
voice of Jarvis, is not renewed.
Right, and we talked about that, but at the same time, it's not renewed. But
because-
if
just
he's
because the
corrupted,
voice of-
he
but
can
just
change his
because
voice. It's an AI. It can be anything he wants to sound
Right,
like, or it wants to
exactly,
sound like.
Because
Exactly.
they did cast a guy as Ultron. It's James Spader.
Right.
James Spader is Ultron? Wow.
James-
Surprise!
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was my surprise. I was like, wow, James Spader.
Wow. Listen, I love James Spader.
Me
James
too.
Spader is an awesome actor. He's a great fucking
Which
actor.
is why it's surprising that he would take a role like this. When was the last time you saw James Spader at any big blockbuster?
Wow. James
That was like-
Spader for real?
For real?
I'm tickled pink right here, man. That's fucking amazing. Cause it fits. That's actually a good
It does.
pick.
That's what's scary
It's
about
a
it. He
good
can
pick.
do it.
Wow. Cause you know what? James Spader is a dude that he he's the perfect villain. He can play. He doesn't.
He can even play a hero that plays like a villain. He's Boston Legal. My God.
Oh, come on. He was phenomenal on Boston Legal.
Oh,
he was phenomenal on that show. Phenomenal. He's a phenomenal actor. I mean, you just name it. Stargate. Anything he's been in.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That was like the last sci-fi movie he ever did. After that, he was just doing serious roles.
Well, he was in Wolf with Jack Nicholson in 1995, and he's the villain on that movie, and that was actually a really good film.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
But no, all I know him as is Alan Shore, that manipulative asshole.
Yeah,
always manages to be
great.
Role. Right.
Yeah, he was fantastic in Boston Legal. He was phenomenal in that show. Hell yeah, I'm on board for that. If he's gonna be Ultron, fucking A, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
But see, that's the problem, though. Now, you did there, you're letting Marvel smack your face with the cock still. You totally forgot that Hank Pym still. It doesn't matter. Like,
I know. Listen, but I told you that would be a great plot. If we got smacked in the face with a cock, that would be awesome.
And the cock's name is
not me getting slapped. You guys could get slapped in the cock, but not me. I'm just saying I would love to see that.
No, you already been smacked, man. Its name is James Spader.
But
now that is a bad Dracula impression.
You're
right.
Dracula.
Just stop.
Well,
stop
it is a good night to die.
Good night. Nah, but
Psycho Crusher.
No, but seriously, James Spader as Ultron, that's fucking awesome. Like yes. That's awesome.
You see, that's an example of very good casting. DC, take
note.
note.
That's good. Very good. Marvel, listen, DC doesn't have anything besides Batman. They just got Superman back. Because I haven't seen Superman, Man of Steel, whatever, but
it does show weakness to say that they don't trust their product enough that they're gonna just shove Batman immediately in the sequel.
No,
who played Carlos? Who played Zod? I heard he did a good job, man.
Michael Shannon.
Really?
He was a very good job.
Wow.
He was a very good Zod.
But check this out. I don't even think it's that they don't trust their own product, though. I think what it is that their products, they don't know how to bring their other products besides Batman and Superman to the big screen.
Yeah,
I mean, look at what they did with Green Lantern. Horrible, horrendous. They don't know the world outside of Batman and Superman when it comes to live action. They don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand
that is
how to
their key problem.
Right, I don't think they're scared.
I think the real main problem is I think Hacks and agree with me is they don't truly know how to market other superhero brands. They just don't know.
And that's the problem.
So many actors into this cogwheel. I mean, this is insane.
Well, and not even that. Well, look, it's the same thing that we were talking about before. Marvel had a roadmap, okay? Now look at DC. Okay, they made the Green Lantern. Granted, it wasn't the best of movies. It wasn't even the good of movies. But that's the thing. There were no subtle hints about him being a connected universe. There was like no Wayne Foundation or anything in there. No LexCorp. Nothing. There was nothing in there. It was you're just Green Lantern. Okay, so how are you going to link that to your next movie? Because as far as you know, it could have been the Return of Mr. Asshole or something. It was off.
Actually, it's funny you brought up Green Lantern because when someone suggested to Warner Brothers that Mark Strong could have been Lex Luthor. Mm-hmm. They said, I don't think so. But
really?
Because he was already Sinestro. And we will be interested in having him back as Sinestro. But not Lex Luthor.
But nobody cares about a Green Lantern sequel, so.
And there goes our Jon Stewart movie.
Right, but check this out. And it's like when it comes to DC and their other characters, it's not like they don't have the writing ability. Because look at the cartoons, look at the animated series. Listen. Let me finish my point. I'm just saying, I know it's a cartoon and I know it's a different process of writing, but what they can do, they need to have like a think tank when it comes to the people that actually.
They do. They have consultants. They have Jeff Johns on that. It's just Warner Brothers.
Please.
No.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
That's the thing.
It didn't
work.
No,
it doesn't work because Warner Brothers don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Well, they need to listen to them. I mean,
they don't care. Actually,
They need to
there has
listen.
been a lot of problems with Warner Brothers and DC, despite them being part of the same umbrella company. The two are not really coexisting with each other very well. Not like
But I'm
Marvel
gonna
and
tell you,
Disney.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If they want to kind of bring other characters like that, maybe I think they need to take baby steps. Like have
Yeah.
the world of Batman, or have the world of Batman as the template for everything in terms of how you introduce characters. Like look at Young Justice. Look at how Young Justice was. Young Justice was pretty much it revolved around, you know, the team, but it revolved around a lot around Robin, and then a lot around Batman, you know, villains, and then it brought everybody in. It was really, you know,
I wouldn't say it like that.
comfortable.
I wouldn't say it like that.
Well, a lot of the villains were like, you know, League of Shadows villains. I mean, you know, in terms of like the presence, you had a large presence of Batman's world in the Young Justice cartoon.
You also had a large presence of Aquaman's world and
you did. But what I'm saying was that you need that presence. You need some sort of large presence that's already familiar.
You should not use the Christopher Nolan films as the template.
No, oh hell no. Don't use the Christopher Nolan films as use certain aspects of what he did as a template, but don't just
because he made it very clear that he don't want no superpowers.
Right, exactly. So what I'm saying is that take the template of telling an interesting story, because Batman Begins, I think, is a great template for a lot of origin films. Like, you really need to just give that character depth. But I think it's possible that DC just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
No, I know.
But if they want to do it right, they need to take baby steps and have someone else's world, you know, be the template to introducing someone in a smaller scale. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. It goes back again to the roadmap, because for DC to actually do this right, they're at least 10 years behind, at least, and that's assuming they get 2 years per movie per production. Because the problem they've had in the past is, again, like you said, they've only ever pushed two big people. They've only ever pushed Batman and Superman. So that's it. Okay, so Flash needs exposure. All the Green Lanterns, or at least Jon Stewart and Hal, need exposure. Okay, and what about the B-Leaguers? What about, you know, Power Girl? What about Atom? You know, what about Shazam?
You're not going to be able to get them out of the ground
that's the
you
problem.
push them in the comics.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, didn't Power Girl had a series for a while? I don't know if it's still going.
Yeah, she did, but now she's kind of with Huntress right now, and she's still kind of in that B-League.
But I'm gonna be real with you. Another of DC's problems is that, I'm going to be real with you, and comic fans are going to hate me, and I really don't give a fuck if they do, but a lot of DC characters, you know, relative to Marvel, are just not as interesting.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, Marvel has a lot of amazing characters. That's one of Marvel's strengths, is that they have their characters may not even be better written. It might not even be as well written as DC characters, but their characters are characters are just amazing. Like, no, I'm just saying. I mean, it goes in cycles. Like, sometimes, like, you know, certain decades or certain eras, DC may have better written characters.
It's not even that. It's just the way they push their characters. Because, again,
I'm just saying, no. I'm not even talking about the way you push your character. I'm just saying, Marvel characters are more interesting than DC characters to me. Batman is the only real exception to the rule to me, because like Batman's world is just the shit when it comes to DC universe. But Marvel generally, to me, has characters that I like more. Like I can name 20 Marvel characters that I love. I can't really
I can name some too.
I can't name
Jack
20
Kamen.
DC. Listen, I can't name 20 DC characters I love like that.
Bayonetta.
Oh, God.
And the guy from Vanquish.
Shut
Are
up.
those Marvel characters?
No.
Shut up. You're fucking stupid, man. Fucking Vanquish.
All right, let's just get off this topic. But I will say one thing: it's not the value of the character. It's the marketing and the exposure of the character.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's really sad when a character, and forgive me because I love this character. It's pretty sad when people think of the Falcon and think of him more highly than you would think of someone like
Hawkman?
No, not even Hawkman. Like the Huntress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah, sad.
what? Who's the Huntress? Who's that? I've never heard this. Oh, I know who the Falcon is.
Yeah, the thing is, it's really strange. Like the marketing, like I feel that, like compared to team dynamic teams, like I would prefer reading, Suicide Squad or Teen Titans over Avenger comics. But Avengers just makes better movies, so I'm like, okay, how is this not working?
No, I agree.
Also,
Yo,
not
I
even
totally
beyond the
agree.
movies,
I totally
you
agree.
got television exposure. They have an entire network dedicated to just them. And then you have, of course, Marvel Baby. Marvel Baby for like 10 years.
Yo, I
Plus.
kill to get a Static movie.
I wouldn't kill for a Static movie.
It would have been
Static
nice.
Static is all right, but I don't care about a Static movie. If they, bring one out, cool. If
Yeah,
it's good,
I
if
don't
it's
know.
good.
Without
But
Dwayne,
I'm not.
God
Listen,
rest his soul, but without Dwayne in the helm.
There you
I
go.
don't feel-
See, there you go. There you go. There you go. So, I mean, I was never. I could care less about a Static movie. If they bring one out, cool. If they don't, cool. Like I don't care.
All right, moving along. How about them gaming? About some gaming
How about
stuff.
some video games?
Let's talk about some gaming, guys. You're right.
It's been good.
No!
It's
Let's
been good.
talk
It's been
about
good.
Dive Kick.
Yeah, that came out recently. Yeah, Dive Kick came out recently.
Oh God, guys.
I'm gonna bow out. I'm just gonna listen to you guys talk about
I'm not gonna
that.
say anything. I will say
Oh,
I
why
played
not?
Dive Kick at PAX, and I was like, this game really?
Yeah.
I walked away.
In other words, Hack played Dive Kick, and then he never played it again.
I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.
Well, why don't we explain the glory of Dive Kick, Matt?
Wolverine. It's Wolverine.
A lot of you
When
make
the
better.
cover
Anyway,
rise.
Dive Kick was created by I think Iron Galaxy, and I know one of the developers, Keats, Adam Keats from SRK, did a good job making games. Flash animation, it's alright, it's best, and 90% of the game is pretty much in jokes with the FGC. So
Yeah.
if you don't understand it, then you're probably not going to get it. I mean, it's still fun to play, but it feels horrid if you don't understand it. Like, what are these jokes? What are they talking about?
I mean, didn't he create Dive Kick just to sponsor UFG?
I mean, Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament? No, he didn't create a game to sponsor his tournament. That would, if he did, that'd be pretty scumbaggery, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but then a lot of people like that and then say, you know what? You should make a game of this for real.
No. First, what happened was when he made the game, the mystery game for I think it was Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament. I think
Yeah,
it was
that's what I was talking about.
6 or 7. UFGT. It was a 6 or 7. I think it was 2 years ago. He made it. It was a mystery game. People loved it, and they were like, "Yo, you should make a full game of this." And he was like, "No, I don't want to do it. I'm not. I did it for the community." And then he realized, "Oh snap! I can make money off this." Cling, cling. Iron Galaxy. Let's go.
Then he got like a whole bunch of people. He even got Madcast to sponsor this shit and make
he got-
controls
They
for that.
put Markman in the game.
Kickstarter,
Markman is in the game.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
got-
Markman's in the game. Yeah, he's an official character. Yeah.
Yo, the final boss is S-Kill, man.
Yeah,
The final
Seth Killian,
boss is Seth Killian. He's cheap. He is not actually cheap as hell. I played him and he's not.
No, he's
just
not. No.
really that.
He's just too gimmicky, and that's
He's
the
too
argument
gimmicky,
for
but-
how the game funded next story. But,
But
otherwise,
no, the whole plot of Seth Killian is he is here to rebalance the entire world and then sell it for a higher price.
that's the story. It's like, okay, sure.
Okay,
It's
we
not
get
to
it, we
mention
get it.
the game is. It's a game. Like I think Kotaku said it nicely. The game is a joke, except when it's not. Like, yes, the storyline's a joke. The plot is like, the jokes are bad, but the gameplay itself is legitly serious.
That's
So I
true.
feel, yeah.
We have actual top players in the fighting game community making money matches and doing actual tournaments about this game. And
Yeah, I mean, there was a recent local tournament. If you guys in New York on Team Stickbox tournament, we had about 20 plus people playing Dive Kick. I mean, it was a good single elimination thing, but it was pretty good. People, and it's on Team Spooky's channel as we speak. Go out, check out Team Spooky, type in Dive Kick, and you'll probably find TSP tournament there. A lot
Huh.
of people came for it.
nice. I perfectly love the character variety. I mean, this is just a game where you just dive and kick.
Yeah, but a lot of characters, different type of angle kicking, different things. Like
Angle kick.
Dive has there's a character named Dive. He literally has a really high jump and kick. There's a guy called Mr. N who dive kick like Rufus. There's Red X.
Wait,
who
Mr.
dive
N,
kicks like Wolverine.
Mr. N, is he supposed to be Mars?
Yeah, he's Marn. Yeah, he's
He
Marn.
Marn.
Yeah, he's Marn.
Marnito. Okay.
Yeah, he won this game in his ass. Yeah.
And then you have some kind of monster called Stream,
The stream
and
monsters. Yeah, that's general
and
FCG joke. Yeah.
he can basically do a double jump that allows him to do higher and do some kind of Dalzim drill kick.
Yeah, that's his dive kick. Yeah, that's all he has. Yeah.
So yeah, and of course the Baz.
The Baz. I hate that
The-
dude so much.
Yo, I love that dude so much. I don't use him because he's cheesy as hell, but
He is. That's why I hate him so much.
basically, the Baz is based on Zubaz, one of the rejected character designs from Street Fighter. And he was so badass looking that they decided to include him in the game, and he's like pretty much Akuma. His dive and kick doesn't actually hurt, but it leaves a trail of lightning that
Yeah,
destroys
it's
everyone.
pretty much lightning loops. If you guys know Zero Marvel's Capcom 3, he does lightning loops when he dives down like that. The lightning hits you, not him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has
So-
Spidey's swing as a kick on the ground, which is stupid. Whatever.
Yo, I never actually tried that, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
The thing is, like, the game is okay. It's balanced well, but there was a couple of articles. One guy, I Play Winner, wrote an article, and then Hanzo Gonzo wrote a little piece under it why he thinks the game is too gimmicky. You should probably check that out if you believe it. The game is a little bit too gimmicky on certain things. Like, why do you have a character like S-Kill? What parry? Like, what the hell's the point of this? Like, I do agree with some of that stuff.
Look,
What the hell
look,
is the point of this?
I agree with that. Some of the stuff because it's representative of what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the Capcom whore. He's
Yeah.
supposed to represent all of the cheap bullshit that you see in Capcom, and of course, parry, being from Street Fighter, it makes sense.
Oh, but overall, it's a gimmicky mechanic. It's not really as applicably useful as just learning the footsies of the game while you're controlling your jump and your height and diving early or diving back. Like, Dr. Scholes, who's just a parry Dr. Doom, her ground attack is a backdash, so she can backdash, jump up, and dive hit kill you. That's amazing. That's a real footsie trap.
Yeah.
Teleport and parry? What the is this? I do agree in the argument that it is gimmicky, but it doesn't really ruin the game. It just adds a feature to it. I mean, I don't think X-Kill is going to dominate tournaments anytime soon, but
No. He was made to make fun of the whole gimmicky. If anything, the boss of this game is the Joe character.
Yeah.
Even though I've seen people actually win tournaments with Jafale.
Yeah, Jafale, because he can charge his drop kick. He only can jump one direction. So yeah, you just do counter charge. You just charge, drop, and that's it.
Yeah.
But his head gets bigger, so it's easier to headshot him.
And beyond this, would you agree that the price for this game is worth it because it's $10 on PS3?
$10 on PS3, $10 on Vita, $10 on Steam. It's a decent price. I mean, right now, if you guys are Steam users, there is a Greenlight sale that is going on until September 2nd. So I guess to the end of Labor Day. There's tons of games on sale, and one of the games on sale is Dive Kick. Dive Kick is actually 25% off, I believe. I'm gonna check my sources. Yeah, it's 25% off.
So that's
instead
only
of
like
$9.99,
$5.
it's $7.49. So you should go get it.
Wait, that's 25% off?
Get 25% off of Steam version.
Oh, I thought
Yep.
it was gonna go to $5.
Yep, $7.49.
$7.49.
So, what
if you
other
wanna pay
wonderful
full
games
price,
that
you
you
got
can get
Steam.
from
the
the
netcode
Steam
on
sale?
Steam is good. I've tested it, so go ahead, get it.
What other wonderful games that you can get from Steam?
Well, for the Greenlight sale, I would only recommend. This is me being for real. If you're into roguelikes, get Rogue Legacy. It's okay. It's like Castlevania meet Metroid.
Oh wait,
meets
isn't
roguelike.
it that game that if you die, your descendants get in
Yeah,
there
that's
and
it.
you
Yeah.
get random attributes?
Yep, that's it. That's the one. I recommend getting that. And maybe La Muela. La Muela is classic descent of old school dungeon exploring action games. So if you're into that, go get it. That's like 66% off. It's like $5.10. That's the only 3 games I recommend getting. I mean, I'm gonna try getting this game called Rush Bros. See if it's good, but that's it. And maybe Bleed. But everything else.
What about
that's it.
Mercenary Kings?
Mercenary Kings? That's a game in early access. I would recommend. The game is amazing. It's not on a sale, but it's one of my favorite games I'm playing lately. It's only like $15 on Steam.
Now, Matt, real quick, are you just talking about indie games, or are you talking about all the games on Steam? Forgetting
Just
a
games
couple.
on Steam.
Okay, because don't forget to drop on Castlevania
Yeah, Castlevania, Lords of Shadows.
Ultimate Edition,
Ultimate Edition.
On
Yeah,
the PC.
That's like how much is that? $50, $60?
$29.99.
Wait,
That
how
is
much?
worth
How
it.
much? How much? How much?
$29.99. $30.
That's what's up. That's
You
what's
get
That's
you
what's
get
up.
60 frames per second of Castlevania plus all the download content.
That's
It's worth
what's
it.
up.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's a good deal.
That's
But yeah,
amazing.
back to Mercenary King. Mercenary Kings is a 16. Imagine Metal Slug was like modernized. You get more guns. You can make them into one. Special bullets. Go ham. Just kill everything. It's an amazing game.
But that's the thing I kind of Mission True, because you said it's Metal Slug but with more guns. But the way you get these guns is you have to get products in order to build the guns, and then you have to buy the guns. Then
It's not that. The funny thing is, the game is not really that hard to farm it because in the middle of the game, you can get an item called Hoarder. It's a custom mod that will let you pick up more items quickly, but you don't get rare items. So if you just want to build the gun mods now, go ahead and do it. You probably won't be able to build the bullets or some other things that you might need more, but go ahead. You'll have it.
no, that's true. That's true. It's just when I think about Metal Slug, I don't think at all. You
You
just
don't think it'll?
shoot, just shoot. Oh shit! Try to stay alive. I don't
Yeah.
think about get new guns, get other things. All I want is like the power ups.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact,
Right.
screw
You get
that. Screw
You
that.
would get that in this game, but
No,
it's more of a
I don't
gradual
even bother with the
process.
power ups. It's like where's Rocket Launcher? Where's Rocket Launch? Oh, the Rocket Launcher. Okay,
Oh,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm set.
My favorite dual machine guns. I haven't found it yet if you can make dual machine guns yet because I only have the private rank in Mercenary Kings, but I do want dual machine guns because that's my favorite gun in Metal Slug.
That'll be hype. Or
Yeah.
you know, I'm partial to the shotgun. I will admit, shotgun kind of sucks, but
It
It's
has
just-
crappy range, but it one shots like everything in Metal
yeah,
Slug.
yeah, it
And it's the
does.
same way in Mercenary King. Once you get the shotgun lead rounds, because I made a shotgun that shoots fire lead rounds, it just obliterates dudes in like 1-2 shots. Scatters.
Wait, I totally remember. Isn't KOF now on Steam as well?
Oh yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
The Dream Edition, I believe. I didn't hear much good things about the netcode being good, but it is on Steam. You could try it out. I believe it's somewhat cheaper
Well,
than the
I
console
actually
version.
heard
Wait,
that the
wait,
netcode
wait,
is
wait.
slightly
What, KO
better than the Xbox version.
Yeah,
and
I
slightly
haven't
better
tested
than
it. I
PS3.
haven't tested it yet, so I
Yeah.
can't.
What, KOF 13
advise.
is on PC?
Yeah,
and it
Sounds
actually
good.
has
Oh,
it
that-
actually has a better netcode.
It
Oh,
does.
that's what's
Wow.
up.
I haven't tested it myself, so I wouldn't know.
I mean,
So,
it should. I mean, it should. It's on PC. It should have a better netcode. I mean,
But I heard it
No,
runs smooth.
no, because if it's just straight port, then it doesn't take advantage of technologies available on the PC.
Pretty much.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it's on PC, it should have a better netcode.
Yeah, it
because,
should.
You know, yeah, because I mean, you have the infrastructure there. You know,
Exactly.
like, you know, on PC is better.
Pretty much, like I'm gonna need to wrap it up with Mercenary Kings. The game is early access, $14.99. It's still good. My only beef with the game is I hate how the map system is set up, but everything else is solid. I recommend trying it at least once or twice. It's a good game. And the art is done by Paul Robinson, the guy who did the sprite work for Scott Pilgrim the video game, and he's an
Yeah.
amazing sprite artist.
Yeah, even if he is kind of a little crazy.
Well, that's what's up. Well, based on that, I'll check it out. That's what's up because I like his artwork. I like his work.
Yeah,
you
well, yeah.
won't.
Before you do that, go back on your Xbox, Neph, because there's a new game that just came out for August Summer of Arcade. Well, first I want to
Mhm.
talk about another one game. It's called Flashback.
Oh,
You
that
wanna talk
game.
about that?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because that was very interesting. I remember Flashback from the Genesis games because
That's what that is.
I've never played it before. I have just seen it on GamePro and Game Players back in the day. And I thought, what the hell is this? They were talking about, oh, it's an adventure game, but it looks so muddy and it looks so bleh. So I never bothered with it. But then this HD remake came out.
And it's
And-
terrible.
Terrible. Well, me, seeing as I have never actually played the game before,
But you
I
know
don't
what?
know what that context is. So
The cool
please
thing
go ahead.
about that is it includes the 1992 version of the game, which actually plays a lot better. The problem with this game is the gameplay isn't intact, and it's nothing but, oh, let's make this HD and make it look prettier. And that's forget about the freaking gameplay.
So what they did was just they did what I guess we argued a bit earlier. People don't know. We was arguing why is Turtles in Time better than Reshelled. This is pretty much one of the reasons why. They just made it look better, and they didn't really focus on what made the game good. It was the core gameplay.
But
We
they
messed up
didn't,
that, yeah.
they didn't even do that. They pretty literally remade the game from scratch, and they made it terrible.
Oh jeez. Couldn't
Like,
it follow
no,
what
no,
Double Dragon
Reshelled-
Neon did? Double
No,
Dragon
but
Neon
the thing
kept
is,
everything
Reshelled
intact.
is a sprite-based.
Wait, say it. What about?
Don't
what about
don't say
Leon?
no. Don't do it, Matt. Don't answer his question. Keep going.
No,
what
no, no,
about-
no, no,
what-
dude.
no,
No,
what-
I've
what
been
did-
meaning to get on this for a while because
did Matt
I
say?
wanted to say, yo,
Oh no.
whatever you say, man, Double Dragon Neon is one of the most fun games of
No,
all
it sucks.
time because
No,
it's
see,
so
here we go.
terrible. It's
Double
good.
Dragon.
Just like all of the
Double Dragon.
1980s.
No. Double Dragon Neon sucks because you have to press a fucking trigger to run. That's some dumb bullshit.
That is the dumbest. That is really your argument? That's like saying, yo, I had to press the jump button to jump, and that's why this game sucks. Get out of here.
No.
He was over here. He was over my house, and it's all they kept bitching about.
Are you serious?
Dude.
Really?
Dude. If you make a fucking side-scrolling brawler game that is the
I'm gonna negate your argument right now.
Stop! No, you can't negate
No, you stop. You
argument's
stop.
over.
You did this already. You did this already. It's my turn. It's my turn, man.
If you destroy, if you have a decades-old formula that is not broken in terms of making your game, you start fiddling with that to the it sucks. You do not make the trigger button the run button. You don't do that. Not in a side-scrolling brawler. You don't do that in a 2D side-scrolling brawler. You don't do that.
You done?
Don't change.
That's stupid.
And then no. But
Don't,
you're
done. You're done. Let me get on this.
No, I'm not done because you're not letting me finish my point. Let me finish my point. And then what you do, the only good thing about your game is the graphics. And then the gameplay is sluggish and slow.
Not even the
it's
music?
not really that good.
Not even the
The music
music?
is tight. No, the music is tight. The music is tight. But it's not. The music is not. No, the music is tight. It's not anything to write home about. But it's tight. It's a tight soundtrack.
Now you did it. Now you did
Agreed.
it.
The music was fantastic.
The music was
The
the
music
best
was
part of it, man.
It was tight. Yeah, I agree. It was the best part of it. It wasn't anything to write home
This is
about
what's
to
going to
me.
debunk your theory.
Okay,
Everybody
debunk my
who
theory,
knows
yo.
how to actually do a traditional side-scrolling brawler is either fired or dead. For them to actually do something like this,
What is that music in the back?
yeah. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Neph, for putting the music.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
That's not me.
Yes. Whoever did a traditional side-scrolling brawler doesn't know how to do it anymore. So for these companies like Ubisoft, like WayForward, like even Konami and their dumbass selves, to make a new modern brawler and try to keep the spirit of it and also parried it, yo, that's an accomplishment by itself.
Exactly.
The controls are
All right.
tight. It's very fun. Yes, the run button is kind of
Okay.
iffy, but you can
No,
actually
that's
get
not the
used
only
to
problem. That's not the only problem. But let me debunk your debunk. I'm gonna tell you a game that shits. I'm gonna tell you a game right now that shits on Double Dragon Neon. Fucking Streets of Rage remake. That game destroys.
We can't.
Yo,
It
yo,
does.
let me debunk
It
you.
does
You're
destroy
debunked,
it.
You're debunked.
You can't.
That shit's
You
not
can't
canon.
debunk.
That shit is
So
canceled.
what? So what? Double Dragon
Let me
Neon is not
debunk
canon.
your
What are you
debunk.
talking about?
I'm gonna debunk that debunk, Neph.
No, you can't debunk my debunk because
Yes, I can. You know
Streets
why?
of Rage,
You know
Streets
why?
of Rage
You know why?
remake, Streets of Rage remake, bar none, hands down, is the better game. Is no
Actually, I can
contest.
debunk that debunk right now. I'm being quite
You
serious.
can't.
Yo,
Okay,
listen.
be
Listen.
sure.
Stop yelling. Listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Have you ever
I'm
played?
listening.
Have you ever played Castle Crashers?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
a good game.
yeah.
I like Castle Crashers. I like Castle Crashers.
Did you know the PC version of Castle Crashers actually has? You can actually make your trigger button run, and that actually lets you dash cancel easier to beat game quicker. So because I
So
was able
what?
to do that.
So what? So what?
No, listen,
okay,
you're not
what's your
listening.
point? What's your
Because of
point?
that.
I'm listening.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
listening. Make
listen,
your point.
listen.
Make your point. Make your point. Make
I
your
am,
point.
but you're yelling. I don't like it.
Make your point.
Respect
Make your
me and
point. Make your
authority.
point. I'm respecting. Just make your point. Make your point.
Because I can switch my controls to either the new school format of playing old school format, doesn't that mean my game is able to still be good just because it has that? Therefore,
No.
what's the point? Your
No, but
argument
check this out.
is invalid.
No. I'm not. Listen, I'm not against you being able to change your buttons, but the thing about it, I can't change my buttons in Double Dragon Neon to what I'm comfortable with. They let you change your buttons to everything else except the traditional way you play a 2D side-scroller game, which are the people that grew up playing old school side-scrolling brawlers. Like you alienate. I mean, I'm not saying that's the only problem of Double Dragon Neon to me. It's just that's one of the things that was one of the first primary things that struck me. I was like, wow, I can't control it the way I play. Wow, the way I've been playing 2D side scroll, because there's nothing different about Double Dragon Neon. There's nothing different about it in terms of
Really.
There's nothing. No,
Really,
there's
with the
nothing
special moves,
listen.
from
no,
the
no, there's nothing.
customizable stuff,
No, listen, but
from
listen.
the
There's nothing.
music.
Listen, no. There's
Tiger
nothing
uppercut.
innovative. There's nothing innovative about it. There's nothing that it changes. It's not like it reinvented the wheel or anything like that. And I'm not saying it had to, but it doesn't. So why are you gonna change the control scheme and not let me put it the way I want to? It's just not. It's not fun to play. And on top of that,
it's fun to play to the rest of everyone else.
Not to me. And then on top of that, it's not. And then, wait. No, but I'm talking about from my perspective. So it is about me when I talk about my perspective.
You also evolved with gaming that changes control schemes. If you couldn't adapt to that single button, then how did you play gaming up to now?
It's not even that. It's just that it's just not fun to play to me is what I'm saying. You know, and it's not even better than any other side scroll. It's not like it's better than any other side scroll. It was just like, okay, I could play something better than that, which is Streets of Rage Remake. Why waste my time with Double Dragon Neon?
Because Double Dragon Neon actually came out.
Yeah, there.
Sega fucking killed Streets of Rage Remake.
It doesn't kill. Streets of Rage Remake is not even an official game that came out on an official platform. It's just a better game.
Now.
It's a better game.
Way Forward worked their ass to make this entire game. Those Mexicans who made Streets of Rage Remake, all they did was just take a bunch of stuff that they took from the old Genesis games and they remake that together. They didn't bother.
It's pretty much a hacked ROM, if you want to be nicely about it.
It's a hacked ROM with new music.
I'm not saying it's not a hack. I mean, what they did, they pretty much bunched all the good things about all three games.
I'm just utterly sick and tired of everybody sucking on FanWorks' dick when they don't actually make the effort to do anything else but steal other people's work.
High five. Seriously, air high five.
Please, that doesn't even make any sense. That's not even fair. That's not even fair.
It's a good hack ROM, but overall, it's a hack ROM. It didn't took anything uniquely individual about it, except for adding the route mode and the shop.
No. First of all, you're 100% wrong about Streets of Rage Remake. First of all, what they did, yes, they did make the game based on the first three games, but they did everything themselves. They didn't use any code from the original Streets of Rage games. They did base everything on the three games.
It's a hacked ROM.
Look, they may have remade the code, but they didn't do anything else.
Yeah. No, but they put, okay, I'm not saying it is Streets of Rage, but it's perfect. It's the perfect side-scrolling 2D brawler. It destroys Double Dragon Neon. It destroys it.
It's a hacked ROM. Look, I will give you a hacked ROM.
It's a better game than Double Dragon Neon.
And you can see it's almost near identical to Streets of Rage Remake.
I don't care. It's a better game than Double Dragon Neon. Double Dragon Neon is crap.
Neph, if you don't like Double Dragon Neon, then you're not going to like the next game that I'm going into.
Okay, what game? Tell me what game that is.
All right. So the latest one from Summer of Arcade is what I've been anticipating the whole summer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
I thought you were going to say Brothers.
Really?
That's a good game.
What's a good game?
Brothers.
But
we'll talk about that offline. That's a good game.
I haven't tried it. It sounds like another indie platform.
It's an indie adventure game. You know, it's kind of like Eco in a way, only less annoying.
It's really fun. And the only thing, I know I'm taking off your subject just real quick. The only thing that I hate about the game is it's the way that it's played. It's like a co-op game, but you control two characters with one controller.
That's weird.
Yeah, it takes some time to get used to, but it's a lot of fun.
Huh. Interesting.
Is it? That's okay.
You control with the analog stick, so one analog controls one brother, other analog controls each other. It's really weird at times.
Oh, that is really good. Well,
anyway,
actually,
what you were saying?
Going back to that.
Return from the Shadows.
Yeah, Out of the Shadows.
Cowabunga!
No, it's Booyakasha. Cowabunga is gone.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah, and supposedly this is
God.
based on the new cartoon, but for some odd reason, Red Fly Studio decided to make it into a realistic... No, straight up. When they made this game, they wanted to do for the Ninja Turtles what Arkham did for Batman. They wanted to make a kind of gritty, realistic Turtles that blends all the mythologies together without necessarily alienating all the fans. Well, they kind of did with the graphics. I don't really mind it. It looks better than whatever else they were trying to do. But yeah, overall, it looks like they really had some potential, but they didn't know how to do it. Let me explain, Rob. If you are coming from an action brawler, specifically the Arkham games, you are
Okay.
in for a loop. This game is very strict in its timing. It's an action brawler. You have your your weapon attack, your kick attack, your jump and evade, and your counter.
I see.
So it's practically like the Arkham games. You even
Okay.
have items, different items that you can use. But the thing is, it's incredibly context sensitive. The counter window is very, very limited. I mean, they straight up want you to do it before the guy even does the animation. And
Oh, I see. I see what the problem with this game already is.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I can see. Like, Batman's counter, you can actually just press and hold it, or in fighting game terms, plink it, and you'll still get it. This game will not let you do that. It seems like, oh, I have to actually go attack, attack, attack. A counter.
no, not even that, not even that. Okay, say you do not counter on time.
Mhm.
You block. Okay, that's fine. It blocks and doesn't. Oh, wait, I have a guard crush. So if I block too much and I lose my guard meter, I get guard crushed. And now I can't counter.
Can't you just backdash or backdash cancel your guard away? Like, like
No,
when
no, no.
fighting-
You can backdash cancel. Oh, no, I can't, because if I try to backdash cancel instead of just backdashing, I roll the fuck away and I lose my combo.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yes, it's incredible. I want you to be very precise. These guys think that depth automatically means adding fighting game terminology like juggles, like stun state, like
Hit
guard
stun,
block,
yeah.
hit stun,
Yeah.
like complicated special moves. When Batman does one of his special meters that he's ready for,
It's a counterattack most of the time.
it's a counterattack, but it's mentally activated by a hot sheet of combination of buttons.
Oh,
For
god.
this one, they have a modifier button, which is the right trigger.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
god.
okay, normally, right trigger, then I have to press one of the buttons. That just doesn't sound fine. No, you gotta use the right stick. Okay. That
Okay.
doesn't sound that bad either. I just
Holding my arcade stick right here. I'm actually holding my controller to see how this looks like.
Okay. You press right trigger,
Okay.
and you think, okay, all right. So in the middle of battle, while I'm doing my combo, I could just right trigger and flick the stick in the general direction of where I'm supposed to do. No, fuck that. No. You want to do your special moves? You gotta quarter circle this bitch.
Oh my god.
Q.
So you're telling me that I have to do right trigger, input, and the button?
No. Input. That's what
Input.
they're expecting you.
Okay.
That
that's
doesn't sound
believable.
so bad in a fighting game. While you are in the middle of a crowd of people coming after you, and you're trying to keep that combo alive, and they're expecting you in the middle of that combo to combo into a special move that requires
Oh god,
you to
I already see the
stop
problem is. Yeah.
and
yeah, I
use
already
the
see
right
problem.
stick. Which, oh, by the way, did I forgot to tell you? Right stick is also your camera.
Oh jeez.
So yeah. Oh, and that's just the simple level 1 moves.
Oh god, you know the worst part I'm picturing about this is, like, even if you initiate your special attacks, they're not really invincible. So
No, they
it
are
just hits you out of it.
invincible.
Okay,
There are
that's fair.
some that are more invincible, but at the same time, it doesn't flow very well.
Oh
The
god.
combat is not very.
Hey, Elf. The game is it's not necessarily a static. It's a 3D like Trekker, right? Like a 3D. You can move around in the
Yes,
environment.
it does borrow some elements from the Arkham games that you
Okay.
can
Not because
interact.
it makes sense that the right stick would be like the camera.
But it's
know what I mean? It
also
makes
how
sense.
you input some special moves.
Yeah, exactly. Instead
Oh wait!
of doing,
Oh wow!
and it's
So
like I
you-
said, if you haven't saw it, you have to use quarter circles or
Yeah.
half
Wait,
circles or
wait,
full
so-
circles.
So you're telling me that you input moves using the analog sticks instead of the buttons?
No, the buttons do
Oh.
the attack. You have to
Okay.
hold right trigger. I'm
Mhm.
holding my 360 pad. Some of them require right stick, half circle back, and then the button. So you go bam.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's just
That's
that doesn't
insane.
make any sense.
The
Yeah, that
easiest
is
one
insane.
that you can do is basically free flow special attack. Once you get 10 hits, then you do an easy TKO move that you can abuse. But then you have to build up another 10 hits in order to do it again.
Like, you have button mapping? Do you have like custom button mapping on there?
Not that I've heard of. I see type A and type B.
Okay, because I mean, block would have made sense to have that, like,
no,
you know,
have
with
block,
the trigger.
But like
you have
I told
block, you
him,
have guard. The problem
guard,
is that if you guard too much, your guard gets breaking, making enemies get hit. It's guard crush. If you try to backdash cancel, the moment you do it, according to Elf, is that you will lose the combo completely, making it completely pointless.
No. You can backdash cancel, but you have to be very precise.
Oh, very precise.
Like if you are trying to mash the hell out of that A button, you gotta get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
the
to
combo will drop.
literally tap it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you want to juggle? Okay. You have to roll near the enemy, then right trigger, quarter circle up to do a flash
half circle
kick.
Up. Yeah.
Half circle up. And these are just the basic moves. There's the good thing is there's a lot of upgradable attacks and weapons in this game. You know, you can really go deep with each turtle that you want to control. And speaking of, you control all 4 turtles. So if you thought all of this shit that I was talking about madness before, now you also have to consider your brothers being attacked and tag teaming with your brothers and countering with your brothers and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah. I pretty much see the problem with this game. It's just too precise for a beat 'em up. And the worst part is some of the stuff sounds okay, it's a hard beat 'em up. No, it's just too precise.
It's very precise. It demands a lot from you for when you expect a Turtles beat 'em up.
And
Even
the funny
Batman.
thing is that
even Batman.
This murder. You're beating up multiple enemies, not just one dude.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better because I won't say the AI is hard, but I think they are relentless.
Oh
because
God, they'll chase you across the screen.
They will chase you across the screen. You know, you do a special move as Batman, you know, you're clearing your house, they have the sense to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, you could just hop over enemies or sweep them
No,
or jump.
no, worse. Okay, I am Leonardo. I am fighting 5 guys at once. I am comboing and moving across each guys, keeping my core up. Someone is going to do a counter. Okay, I'm going to attack this guy first and switch to counter. No, fuck that. Because while I am doing my move, they will try to attack you no matter what, and they will most likely get it. It will not hurt, but here goes your combo.
Yeah.
And they'll be doing this all the time.
You mentioned also the game doesn't have enough invincible moves, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, you do not have enough invincible moves. In fact, some of the moves, it's actually better to do it naked than actually go off from doing it a combo.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on because there are some moves that cannot be countered, but only certain turtles can counter. Like Michelangelo so far is the best character because he has better combos, better accessibility, and he has a special counter that allows us to counter special green moves that the enemy does. And he looks flashy doing it.
That's surprising to hear. Like, Michelangelo is the best character in the Turtles game. Wow.
Well, wasn't he? Wait, in Turtles. Wait, who was the best in Turtles time? I think it was Donatello. Was it Leonardo?
Donatello was the easiest.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Donatello's always, like, in terms of, like, games like Turtles in Time, Donnie's always been the man. And then comes, but Michelangelo's always been, like, kind of like
Leonardo
in a lower tier. Yeah, first is Donnie. Normally it's Donnie, then Leo, then, like,
everybody
then
else.
Raph.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say Donnie's
the time. He just had no range. I mean, he had damage.
That's always
been no reach.
No, but that's always been his problem. Raph never had range. That was always the problem in, like, the 2D.
Well, in this game, he sort of has a range. Straight up, he does a Tiger Crush in this game.
Oh, he has Tiger Knee. Gotcha.
Everybody has, like, their special weapons, and they also practice a different martial art. Like Leonardo does Taekwondo, Donatello does Chinese Tai Chi, Michelangelo does Capoeira, and Raphael is Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So he's doing the Muay Thai sweeps, and most of his special moves are badass because if you try to do a TKO after a combo, he will straight up grab you and do a rock bottom. And
Nice.
then he will grab you again, and then he will slam you on the floor.
Nice.
No, he's straight up brawling. I will actually main him if I can master Leonardo. Leonardo is okay. He's pretty okay, and he has a lot of cool special moves. But the problem is that his counter stuff
It's
is
probably
very
Terra. It's probably Terra bad.
kind of. You can get it a lot, but he can't counter very easily. He can hardly flow very easily.
All right. So I guess
And
like let's see. I guess the character tier list will probably be from the game looks Raphael numero uno, then Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, then Leonardo. So it's the reverse of Turtle in Time tier. It's the reverse. Okay.
yeah. Like Donatello's pretty good if you're working. I will say this that the game will shine incredibly if you are with multiplayer. And there is 4-player co-op,
Okay.
2-player local, which two people switch between two turtles.
Right.
And you can also do a special mode called arcade mode, which makes the game into a side scroller, which basically turns out of the shadows in the Turtles in Time. Only you still have all the combos and you still have all the counters and all everything. It's just in a side scrolling perspective.
Hmm.
It's for a $15 game, they really added a lot. But I think Red Fly's ambition was not realistic, especially when Microsoft came calling and says, "Motherfuckers, I want this thing on Arcade of Summer of
Yeah.
Arcade. You better get this shit done." Wait, but no, it's due September 24th.
What do you think their ambition was? Like, what the hell were they trying to do?
I think they wanted to make a full-fledged, polished fighting engine for this game. This game has a lot of mechanics, but some of them weren't fleshed out. Especially how I'm picturing the counter mechanics. I'm like,
Basically, what I tell my little brother when we're playing this game is that the minute these guys glow, you press that counter button. Don't even wait for the animation.
Yeah.
Because if you do the animation, it's too late. You're gonna get a guard, and if you guard too much, you get guard crushed.
Pretty much. Like I said, the game, they wanted to flesh it out, and I think they wanted to make a very nice, clean, precision, like beat 'em up. But it felt like it was semi-rushed, and a lot of mechanics weren't really Q'd and A, like tested properly. Because most beat 'em ups are very loose mechanics. I prefer my beat 'em ups with very loose mechanics. I get away with a lot of crap.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look, the simplicity of the Arkham games, the simplicity of the combat is that anyone can really get into it.
Basically,
What is mastered is the timing and the combination and being in focus with the general area that allows you to actually be deep. The combat itself is not deep. It's being aware of everything that's going on that it keeps you to death. When you try to add complexity to a simple brawler, it never really turns out well. Unless you're Final Fight. Somehow they get away with it.
No, Final Fight is brutal to everything. You just... that game was designed to eat quarters.
That's true. If this was an arcade game, straight up, they would give lots of quarters just for the gameplay alone. They did mention there was going to be DLC. They did mention... So far, the only DLC is that everyone gets the red mask from the comic books. And they did mention there was like... I do like the dialogue that they have because it's very natural. They don't just repeat shit over and over again. They actually have fully fleshed out conversations. But, the voice work is kind of...
It seems like they haven't really thought out or fleshed out any real purpose for the DLC in this game. Because this game doesn't seem like it needs any DLC. It just seems like it's just tacked on.
I'm sorry. I disagree. I would like to play as other characters. Casey Jones, Shredder, Splinter, Leonardo.
No, you miss what I said. I said that it doesn't seem like it's fleshed out. It seems like they didn't really think too far ahead about what kind of DLC they wanted. It just seemed to tack it on.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I think they got it rushed in order to get to Summer of Arcade because the PlayStation 3 version is going to be for September 24th. And I'm thinking, why push it that far out? Unless, of course, they got rushed for Microsoft.
Alright, let me check. All right, the PC version is out now, so you know.
Yeah. Well, again, that's Microsoft one more time. Then why the hell are they not pushing the PS3 version already?
Because Sony doesn't really kind of care right now. Sony's is sitting within a indie mind. There's a ton of indie games coming out for the Vita and PS3, so why bother? And Dragon Crown came out, which I like to call the booby game of the year. I mean, that game's amazing press, but whatever.
Yeah, it's not like it's on PSN, so.
You know what, Matt? I agree.
It's like if you are really want to get into breast physics, the game's amazing. No, but it's a beat 'em up, and it's.
Hold on,
it's
I'm sorry. Does it dethrone Tecmo Koei as the breast king of Japan?
They do in aesthetics and looks. Toei Tecmo have not been pleasured by their boobs in years. I mean, I can attest to this physically and mentally. I have not been pleasured by their boobs for years. I mean, I had to download illegal hentai to be pleasured by them. It's a sickening me. There was a time where I could just sit up, do my business, watch the Tecmo Koei. I can't do it anymore. It doesn't happen, so screw it.
Sad, man.
Sad times. It has ruined this country.
Yeah, you know what else is sad, man?
What?
Having to pay for Dead or Alive Ultimate, only to have only 2 characters, and then I had to pay for the rest of the characters.
Free to play, baby.
Free to play. You get Jackie Bryant though. Yeah.
But it is not without his awesome drinking buddy Akira. Oh wait, he is there.
Oh.
But wait, I have to suffer through a terrible story that's made from 1980s. No, not yeah.
You still don't get the Ninja Executive of the Year.
No, I'm sorry. No Kage no Bai. No Kage no Bai. I rented it. That's as far as I go. The minute I unlocked Akira and Pai, I said, "Fuck this. I'm done."
I'm out of here.
Well, I'm copping.
Nah.
Yeah, but are you willing to buy?
I think I'm tapped out for fighters for now. I mean, Guilty Gear Art Plus. I played the Japanese version of PSN, so.
Come on, exert.
Hey, they're bringing out
and Blaze Blue CP. The Adventures of Bank Shigami.
So what do you
remember
think?
that got canceled.
All right.
So they're bringing out yada.
No. Let me help you with that, Neph. It's called Legend of Raven now.
Right.
It's coming out for the
whatever that
PS Vita. Big ups to those guys. Fulfilling their dreams, getting the Kickstarter, getting everything that they want, and now they're getting published.
Yep.
So straight up.
They did everything the right way. Now they just gotta make the money.
Yep.
Sucks that it's on PS Vita.
No, it'll be fine. I mean, if it has cross-buy and they have decent netcode, you can play games on the Vita very well.
Yeah, but I want to play it on PSN.
The Vita has a lot of good games offered. It's that it's not. Sony doesn't really do good at marketing, which now they're learning from the PS4. They're going to do it more often. So good luck to them for that.
Good luck to them for that.
Well, I'm actually copping a Vita this year, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but the reason is because I always told you guys that. That if they ever came out with the Shinran Kagura games on the 3DS and stuff, if they ever brought them over here to the States, I'd cop them. So it's coming out this fall to the States on the 3DS, so I'm copping the 3DS.
Remind me, what is that again?
Shinran Kagura is that TNA fighter.
It's like yeah.
Yeah, TNA like side scroll. It's like a brawler, like a 3D brawler.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you. You're picking up that. You're not picking up Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown is clearly
No. I'm getting Dragon's Crown. It's just I don't have no money right now for games.
Oh no, you have no money, but you have money for TNA. This is why you disappoint me, son. You used to be my senpai. You used to be my senpai.
He used to be your senpai?
I disappointed him. I
thought Lord Knight used to be your senpai.
Yo, Lord Knight is my non-spoken senpai. Because the moment I speak of him, he bodies me and then says, "Don't speak to me ever again for 6 months."
But Matt, Matt, check it out.
You understand the reason why he bodies you, right? It's to teach you a lesson.
But Matt,
there's a life lesson in him humiliating you in arcade mode, man.
Okay, but Matt, check this out. The reason, like I said, I don't have any money for games now. But like come autumn, I'm gonna have money. That's like the Black Friday thing. I'm gonna get everything on Black Friday and stuff.
You should and you better, because if you don't, then I will have to find a new senpai. You know I will. I will go out.
No, I know you will. You're fickle like that. But I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna do my best to stay in your good graces in terms of being my my underclassman.
I know. You have to, because how am I gonna graduate college?
Right, exactly. So I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do this for you.
You better
You're doing it for the kids,
man.
man.
Sorceress, because she has the nice, sleepy outfits.
No, dude, you don't understand. I've been online looking at gameplay pictures of that game. That Dragon's Crown is phenomenal, man. I can't wait to get it. I just don't got the money for games right now. I just don't.
And that disappoints me, because you're supposed to have the money. You could have been enjoying.
I know.
You could have been enjoying the nice swimsuit sheep clothing she has.
Dude, you know I'm in love with the sorceress, man. You know that. You know.
I know. She's so amazing.
Yeah, she's. But that game, but seriously, the gameplay, from what I've been seeing, the shit is just crazy. It's just good old
beat 'em up.
It's good old beat 'em up. Yeah, it's just. And then
with RPG tactics.
RPG
with
tactics.
TNA,
I like the RPG tactic, the little aspects of that too. Yeah. So I'm gonna cop it. It's gonna get copped in like a month or so or something like that. I cop it like probably. I might cop it before Black Friday. I don't know.
No, you won't. Yeah. You'll get it on Black Friday.
My feed is being repaired.